In Vegas, I have some friends are dropping by. In Vegas, Friday Live at 5. Friday Live at, oh, look, oh, Jan Skittles has a Misty thing. Meg Bagley's here. Hannah's here. Oh, Jason's here. Live at 5. Friday Live at 5. I've got a front row that tuned in this time. They're here for Friday Live at 5. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Vegas. Hi, welcome to my Vegas hotel room. I want to say hello to the front row. Today we have, oh my gosh, we have Frank and John and Margaret and Sam and Kristin's favorite Tina. Happy birthday on Saturday.
Thank you.
Alejandra and my second favorite. Hello. What is the cat's name?
Philip.
Philip. I was thinking Andrew. I was like, I know it's like Princely. Hello, Andrew. And there's that's Liz. That's John pretending to be Liz. Liz will be home soon. Raph knows math. Colleen, Hannah, Patrick, welcome to the front row. And welcome everybody else joining me on the internets. Josepha, Robin, Jackie, Meg, Omar. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much fun today. I have so many surprises. Well, I have one surprise, but it's coming later. But hi guys, I hope you're having a great week. I am in Las Vegas, Nevada, playing Brad Garrett's comedy club, but I wanted you to come with me. So hi, welcome. Yeah, I got shows. I got at 8 o'clock tonight, and then 2 more tomorrow. And then 2 more Saturday, and then who cares? If you're not here, you're probably not coming. But maybe you will. Maybe you'll grab a last-minute flight. You don't know. A few announcements. I want to say hello to a couple new additions to the Keyhole. We had Anna, Ralph, and Chris joined this week. Welcome. Welcome. One of us. One of us. You've joined my favorite new cults. It's great. I tell you what, cults are a lot better when you're the leader. But it's super fun. So thank you for joining. And if you don't know what the Keyhole is, I have a Patreon. And if you go to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/KristinKeyComedy, you can be a part of the Key Party, which I have several tiers. So go at your own price range, but it gets you different access to different shows of mine, some merch. And if you join the Keyhole level, you get an all-access pass to Friday Live at 5. Whatever day of the week it happens to be on. This week, it's on Thursday, live at 5. Someday, who knows? Maybe we'll just really mix it up and have it like Friday live at 5 on like Wednesday live at 3:30. And then guarantee that nobody will be here. I'm probably not going to ever do that. But yeah, join the Patreon. It supports this and all my other shows. And I also have a Cameo, so if you want to send your dad, a song or a musical shout out, find me on Cameo. And as always, if you want to support this show, go to the tip feature either on my website or right there's a link on the screen if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, and it's TheKristinkey.LIVE/tip, and it makes this little pig in my heart fart a rainbow and fly away. So that's always an option. Is that Richard Johnson? Meg says. I don't know who Richard Johnson is. This isn't a Howard Johnson. It's the signature. Wop, 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 wop. So we got a lot of fun today. Let's get to it. So today's game, everybody, is, if you guessed it, it's Vegas a movie. So Vegas a movie, like Blackjack to the Future. Or Land of the Lost, All My Money. So Blackjack, no, sorry. Oh, Patrick, thank you so much. That's how you get that. Oh, wow, thanks, Patrick. Well, now I'm going to go out gambling later. That fart pig just farted big. Yeah, I guarantee you, every cent that you give to that fart pig, I will spend here in Vegas somehow. I always, well, here's the thing. I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good storytelling chord. It's Vegas, so. I usually give myself some gambling money. Ooh, some gambling money. But I noticed like several years in a row that I would go out with my gambling money and just lose it. So now I take the same amount of money that I would gamble and I go to the outlet mall. And I get discount clothes. But sometimes if someone, makes a big donation, sometimes I'll take that fart pig to the craps table because that's where the fart pig lives. It's a craps table. It's Friday Live at 10 in Australia, says Renee. Oh my God. Well, top of the morning. Unless, is it evening, 10 a.m. or p.m.? It doesn't matter. for a good time, call 555 Friday Live at 5. Yeah, start calling that number. I'm going to start writing that on bathroom walls. Yeah, take that, Friday Live at 5. So you got to the end of the show to put in your game entry for Vegas, a movie. Think about it over the course of the show, and at the end, you too could be Laundry Sheriff next week. Because last week, our Laundry Sheriff was Patrick? Yeah, Patrick. That's why he's wearing that hat. It's not. He just wears that hat. But he is the... that makes sense now. Howdy, Laundry Sheriff. And if you missed it, last Friday night we had a really, really fun Keyholes Against Humanity game night where we played Quiplash. And Colleen won so many times. We're now calling her the Queen of the Butt Stuff. Unfortunate name for Colleen. So sorry that is what that title is, but maybe that'll keep people from winning Quiplash every time. You Queen of the Butt Stuff. Frankie Angels.
That was hilarious.
Thank you, Margaret. It was very, very fun. I love those game nights. So there'll be another one coming up in June. So make sure to join in. So if you're not familiar with this show, we all get together. We sing old gospel songs. Sometimes we burn incense, but really we get close to our saviors. No. Every Friday night, Kristin goes live. We dance and sing and play some games. It's really great, but some people show up late. So if you're just joining us, you haven't missed much. No, you haven't missed much. We started the show by singing in ancient Greek, and then discussed the mating habits of sheep. And then Kristin taught us how to fold a fitted sheet, but we had to stop because you showed up. You really haven't missed much. You haven't missed much. No, you haven't missed much. Well, the show began with breakfast, but we thought it was meh. And then we meditated so hard we threw up. And then we got a mirror and started comparing our butts. But we had to stop because you showed up. You really haven't missed much. You haven't missed much. No, you haven't missed much. This show is come and go. You don't have to stay. I mean, seriously, if you left right now, you wouldn't miss the golden thing. But I'm gonna teach you how to count cards. No, you haven't missed much. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, you don't miss much on this show. It's really dry here. Ralph says, Quip Holes? Yes, the Quip Holes are the group that play Quiplash every week. Okay, I think we're all caught up on comments. Josepha Snyder is now watching. Cindy is now watching. Guys, you seriously have not missed much. We started the show by putting it all on red, and now we all hate red. So, gonna have a really good time. There were no song challenges last week. There were two. Colleen did write them down, but I didn't think that they were real. So we'll have a song challenge next week or in the weeks to come. But instead, I did have a song request. And so before I get to that, I'm just going to mention, I don't know if you've been to Vegas, but it's really, really dry here. Just the atmosphere sucks just the moisture out of your body. Makes you real thirsty. And Snipes says, always bet on the black. Almost always. Oh, I'll remember that. I'll take my fart pig bunny and go bet on black. So the request was, Colleen requested that she wanted to hear Chicken is a Vegetable, which is not actually a song. It's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt that I have called Chicken is a Vegetable, and she wanted to know where it came from. And it actually came from a bit that I do where I talk about, I don't know where I fit into this big crazy world of ours, because I grew up in a little town in Texas that I like to call Texarito. Yeah! That's right. It sounds like something you could order off the Taco Bell dollar menu. Texarito. Yeah, just a good old-fashioned all-American town filled with beans and cheese and American freedom. There's nothing subtle about my hometown. And so I won't sing about it subtly. Texarito, it's a God-fearing, gun-toting, meat-eating kind of place. Yeah, Texarito, where cows roam the streets and the sheriff's a ribeye steak. His name's Glenn, where there's no such thing as salad, and the wind is never still, where mothers give birth to footballs and chicken is a vegetable. Texarito. Thank you. So that's where that t-shirt came from. And I go on to say, which I'll probably say tonight here in Vegas, that it's hard for me because I grew up in that town in Texas, and now I live in Los Angeles. And I just don't know where I fit in the world, because like when I go back to Texas, I feel like I'm a little too progressive for Texas because, you know, I have a wife and I recycle. But, oh, there goes that fart pig again. Thanks, Hannah. Oh, yeah, fart pig knows. Yeah, and I love Texas. It's great. Great place to visit. But yeah, I don't know that I fit there anymore. But the thing is, it's like, I also feel, when I go to Portland, I feel like a redneck because I eat eggs and have a gender. So I feel like I'm somewhere between a redneck and Portland. Somewhere between a redneck and Portland. Like I know a lot of vegans, but I don't know what to feed them, 'cause I still eat meat, though I'm morally against it. And I only buy organic, unless it's too expensive. It's hard when you're trying, but you're not really trying that hard. Like gender pronouns, man, I know that they're important, so I try to use the right one, but I've been wrong so many times before. I've called them they, and I've called they them, so now I'll just say, hey, good looking, just to cover my bases, and I never use styrofoam, unless it's what my leftovers come in, and that's why I'm just somewhere between a redneck and Portland. Okay. Thank you. So thank you. That's where chicken as a vegetable came from. And Alejandra said, I had salads in West Texas that had apples and chopped up Snickers in them. I went to a Hooters in Wichita and ordered a salad, and it had, I wanted a chicken salad, and it was fried chicken with ranch. So, yes. Okay. We got a lot to get through. We got a lot to get through. Okay. So, we're going to skip right to the Mad Lib. We got to go to the Mad Lib right now. So, everybody put your Mad Lib hats on. Get your hands in the air, because we do have a surprise coming. Hands up. We're going to go for a Mad Lib. And then we're going to see how much time we have after that. But I don't want to miss a Mad Lib today. Okay, so today, everybody put your hands up. I'm going to ask the internet for some words. Jason Wooten just came on. Jason Wooten, welcome. You haven't missed much. We're definitely not in Vegas. No, I'm coming to you. I'm in Cincinnati right now. We started the show by watching Showgirls. You know, but we had also just watched Saved by the Bell, and we kept wondering, why is Zach Morris not coming to save Jesse? So then we decided to have a comedy show. Okay, we got some hands up. I need for the internet to come up with a couple of words. Internet, I need you to come up with a drug. And let's see, Tina, I need you to give me a U.S. city.
Oh, let's see. How about San Jose?
San Jose. Perfect. I do know the way to San Jose.
You like how I set that up?
Way to San Jose. I do, because you're my favorite. It's your birthday on Saturday. Hannah, I need an adjective. Hey, Colleen, thanks for making the pig fart. It's a rainbow.
Hi.
Hi.
H-I-G-H. Hi.
What was your adjective, Hannah? Sorry, I missed it.
Hi. Inebriated high.
Hi. Sorry, I see how that went too. That could have gone on forever. No, I need an adjective. Hi. I like saying hi like a 2-year-old likes saying hi. I'm like, hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Okay. A holiday, Alejandra. I need a holiday. Did I miss it?
No, Juneteenth. I was muted.
Juneteenth. Excellent holiday. I need a vegetable from Margaret.
Kumquat.
Yes! Excellent. I love the dirtiest of all the vegetables, the kumquat. Although I don't think it looks dirty, it just sounds dirty. Eggplant's the dirtiest looking, I think. Or I've seen some horny potatoes, I'll tell you what. I need Patrick to give me a verb ending in ed.
Raised.
Did you say Christ?
Raised.
Raised. Okay. Raised. Sorry. I thought you said Christ, and I was like, I don't think Christ had ed. Oh, Colleen, who has labeled herself Colleen, Queen of the Butt Stuff. Hail, 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 hail the Butt Stuff Queen. I need an adjective.
Harry.
Harry. Excellent. Thank you, Madam Buttstuff. I need a relative, Ralph.
My Uncle Harry.
Uncle Harry. Well done, Ralph. And I need a first name from Hannah.
Harry.
I'm sensing a trend.
This is going to read very, very hairy. Okay, that's a hairy, heavy sentence right there. It's hairy, heavy. I need a crime, Patrick.
Horse thief. Theft.
Horse theft, yes. Okay. I need a liquid from Alejandra.
Orangeade.
Orangeade. Is that like, that's a stupid question I'm about to ask. Is that like lemonade but with oranges?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you were like, not at all. No, it's actually a spearmint drink with moonshine. Now the internet needs to give me a drug. Okay, we've got Percocet, cocaine, Molly. Meg says Molly. We've got Viagra, cocaine, Percocet, contraceptive pill. Meg Bagley says Christ had ED is a good t-shirt. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's between cocaine and contraceptive pill.
Cocaine.
Okay, everybody
Okay.
just...
Okay.
And Ralph says
Cocaine.
orangeade is transmitted by unprotected orange sex. That's orange AIDS. I'm gonna go with contraceptive pill since we're talking about orange AIDS. Contraceptive pill. I need a noun, Queen of the Butt Stuff.
Ladder.
A ladder. Yes. Like something you climb to get on your roof?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
I climbed it with one arm just then. Did you see that? Yeah. A business, Tina.
Soap making.
What is it? Soap making?
Soap making.
Soap making at the... Okay. Do you know people that make soap?
Me.
Oh, God. What kind of...
I make soap.
Okay, so we're going to call...
Goat milk soap.
Goat milk soap?
Yes.
So should we call it Tina's soaps? Tina's goatee soaps?
Wash on custom soap. Wash on custom soaps.
I'm going to call it Tina's goatee soaps.
That works as well.
It's made from goats. It's not
There's-
for your goatee.
There's no rule. There's no rules here.
That's true. There are no rules in a Mad Lib. And if there were, I don't make them. I totally do. I need the internet to give me a question. So internet, come up with any question in the whole wide world. In the meantime, I need an occupation from Ralph.
Proctologist.
Yes! Everybody's favorite butt stuff doctor. I need an adjective from Patrick.
Snorting.
Yes. That's right. I need body parts plural from Hannah.
Boobs.
Boobs. Excellent choice. Always excellent choice. Okay. Do we have any questions coming in? Shannon Savage says, where are you going to put that? Meg wants to know, are Tina's Goatee soaps organic?
Yes.
Shannon also says, where do you grow hair? Robin wants to know, do you know the way to San Jose? Renee wants to know, why is that color? How do you spell Las Vegas? Says Ralph. We got some good ones there. So far, I don't know what your favorite is, but mine is definitely are Tina's Goatee Soaps organic. Omar says, what's that smell? Also a good one. Go with Artina's Goatee Soaps organic. I need a verb ending in ed from Frank.
Fuck.
That does end in ed.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, it's a quote. I'm going to say it with a PH, though, for all your PG listeners. I need a machine from Margaret.
Shit.
Shit machine? That would be a child.
Shit machine. Air fryer.
An air fryer. Excellent. We're going to end this with, how about another body part? Body part from Alejandra.
Tail.
What is it?
Tail. Philip keeps smacking me in the face with his tail.
Tail. Yes. Tail. All right, guys. We've got a story. A fantastic story. Tales from the Philip. All right, here we go. And this is from, let's call it CSI Las Vegas, because this is a hot take on a cold case. You may remember this because this is the Rad Lib that I did this week on the Kristin Knows Blank podcast with my fantastic guest Katrina Davis. And if you haven't seen or heard it yet, it is hilarious, and she is hilarious as well. So we talked a lot about true crime. So hot take on a cold case. San Jose was a quiet, high little town where nothing bad ever happened. That is actually true, except for that bad things happen there all the time. But it is quiet and high. Or at least it used to be. It was a Tuesday, the morning after the town's annual Juneteenth Kumquat Festival. I like this already. I feel it's very like Keith Morrison could be saying this. A man had raised into the police station insisting that his hairy Uncle Harry's friend Harry was missing, presumed dead. No one took the man seriously. Well, they were probably too confused writing down, hang on, which Harry? Okay. No one took the man seriously. He was well known at the police station, having been arrested multiple times for horse theft and unpaid parking tickets. The police's theory was that Harry had had a little too much fun at the festival, got drunk on orangeade, maybe smoked a little contraceptive pill, and was probably just sleeping it off on his friend's ladder. I don't know what happens when you smoke contraceptive pills, but when a body was discovered at the local Tina's Goatee Soap Shop, they begin to wonder, could this be that missing person? And if so, are Tina's Goatee Soaps organic? Like the local police is not doing a good job, but they're really interested in your soaps, Tina. So good luck there.
Hey, good to know. Good to know.
The small town medical examiner / proctologist performed an autopsy and determined that the body was, in fact, snorting. Soon after they determined it was the missing person, the police were left scratching their boobs. Must be dry there, too. And the case has been cold ever since. The townspeople have their own theory as to what happened. Most believed that she was fucked to death by a jealous lover.
That's the only way to go.
She died doing what she loved. Welcome, Tam Brown. Tam, I just want to welcome. You have not missed much. I'm doing the show right now from Orlando, Florida. I'm right outside Disneyland, and we started the show by saying, "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas," and then we boarded a plane with buffet farts. Okay, so just catch Tam up here on the very end. The police were left scratching their boobs. The case has been cold ever since. The town people have their own theory as to what happened. Most believe that she was fucked to death by a jealous lover. Others say that it was a tragic air fryer accident. All we know is that somewhere in this quiet town is a big tail. And Patrick said, I think with the Harry, and Harry said, like Daryl, like Larry, Daryl, and Daryl from the Newhart show. Yeah. Nice. All right, welcome everybody. Anybody else? We had some more questions come in last time. Can I have a candy bar, says Jan Skittles. And yes, you can, unless that was a game entry. Yes, you can. Okay, so I do have a blank game today, so everybody pull out your predictive devices, because it's time for the blank game. And today, we are going to do, I've got it somewhere here. I go to Vegas to get blank. I go to Vegas to get blank. Oh, thanks, Gus, for liking the stream. Hi, Gus. Much appreciated. And Jackie and Jason just showed up. My dad just showed up. Hi, guys. Welcome. I'm here. I'm in a Vegas hotel room. You have not missed much. I've been burying dead hook. No. I've just been doing this show. I've got lots of witnesses. I've been here all day. Let's see. I go to Vegas to get, and then there was an emoji from Ralph. I go to Vegas to get the latest version of the world. I go to Vegas to get my hair color for my birthday. It's a long way to go for good hair. I go to Vegas to get... I go to Vegas to get a new song for my birthday. Yeah. Okay. Post mine. I go to Vegas to get my hair done, and then I have a pedicure. Says Meg Bagley. Katie Walter says, I go to Vegas to get my nails fixed. Vegas has got lots of that. Renee says, I go to Vegas to get a bit more sleep. Says no one ever. Alejandra says, I go to Vegas for Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. I'm surprised they don't have a Thanksgiving theme. They should do holiday-themed casinos. I would totally go to the Christmas casino or a Thanksgiving casino. Omar just came back. I go to Vegas to get the girls, and they have to work. That is actually true. There are a lot of working girls in Vegas. Gus says, I go to Vegas to get Kristin Key tickets. Yeah, you do. I have one show tonight, 2 shows tomorrow night, 2 shows on Saturday, and 1 show on Sunday. Colleen says, I go to Vegas to get my hair, and I feel so much better. And Alejandra says, I go to Vegas to see the sun. Aw. Gus says, I go to Vegas to see my Dodgers in my pants. Okay. Just take a little break with that one. Going to Vegas to see the Dodgers in your pants. I go to Vegas despite not wanting to go. I keep trying to write off necessary action, but they keep rejecting it, love. Sometimes I get confused by these comments. Some things are tough to dodge in your pants, says Ralph. Good times. I've got a couple of Vegas stories. I first started playing here when I was in my 20s. But I'm not going to tell any of those stories. I'll tell the weird things that I've experienced in Vegas. I saw a man once get in a fight with his wife, and they were walking through the MGM Grand Casino, and he had a cockatiel on his shoulder. And I only know what that is because Tina has one. Yeah, and I recognize their voices. So anyway, the man and his wife got into a huge shouting match, and he took the bird off his shoulder and threw it at her and said, "You need to check your attitude." And the bird, just kind of eventually ends up on the floor. And I told that story to the comedians in the green room. I was like, there's this guy, and him and his wife were in a shouting match. He took the bird, he threw a bird at her. And the other comic goes, did the bird go, check your attitude? I was like, no, but it should have. It really should have. That would have made this story way more fun. We have a mystery guest. Who could it be? Dun, 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 dun. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to Vegas a mystery guest. And welcome to Who Could It Be? Who is it? Mystery guest, you can appear now. You guys know this person from the Social Distancing Social Club and from all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Chris Bowers!
Vegas? Are we talking about Vegas, everybody? What's up? Hey.
Welcome, Bowers.
I've mistimed some edibles or properly timed some edibles depending on your perspective or goal.
I'm surprised you made it today. I'm surprised you made it. I said, Bowers, what are you doing today? I literally asked him just like 2 or 3 hours ago. I said, are you available at 5:30 to pop on? And I figured that you would mistime some edibles today. So the fact that you're here, I didn't want to say your name just in case I had to pull in, like a housekeeper.
No, I was going to be good. I was not scared about missing it until the last 6 minutes. I forgot about this 4 different times in the last 6 minutes. I had it until then, and then I kept going, what am I doing? Oh shit, Kristin's thing. I said that 4 different times in the last 6 minutes.
Yeah, not a big deal. It's if you didn't make it, it would be fine. It would be fine. Nobody would miss anything. But this is a huge treat because I wanted to ask you, of all the people that I was thinking, I should ask somebody to come in. I know a lot of comics that spend a lot of time in Vegas, but I want to hear your Vegas stories. And anybody that has any questions, audience, I'm trying to move there. Okay. If you have any questions for ours, put them in the chat. But I want to know, I just told a story about a man and his wife walking through the MGM Grand Casino. The man had a bird on his shoulder and got mad at his wife and threw the bird at his wife and said, you need to check your attitude. I was like, that's one of my favorite memories from Vegas. What are some of the strangest things that you have seen? I mean, other than just you in the mirror.
I have a Vegas story of all Vegas stories. It takes about 6 minutes to tell, maybe 4. I don't know. I'll try to, but it's intense.
Okay,
Is that something you're looking for?
Hey man, you're here for it. We've got technically till 6, but we do have a game to play eventually. So go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
So I go to Vegas one time with
I'm in the room
my buddy Trevor. It was his bachelor party, and they were doing a joint bachelorette party, but we decided that was lame, so we tricked him into going out early to play golf, and then we left when the girls got there. So basically, we had his bachelor party before they were supposed to have it. We kind of tricked him. So it was just Trevor. He got there early, and then my buddy Little, and then me, and then Ed. And Ed is the guy who eventually married my wife. So he was my best man. He was a groomsman at my wedding. I was a groomsman in their wedding. It's a whole thing. We're still friends, whatever. But that's who Ed is, right? So he's like my first buddy from college.
I'm already so confused by this. Other than that, it's in Vegas. You've lost me immediately.
So these are my friends. So it's Ed, Little, Trevor. Trevor's the bachelor. It doesn't matter. So we go to the outdoor bar at Harrah's, the first thing. Trevor's been there early, so he's kind of been drinking all day. And I go to the bar, and I get 3 shots of Jaeger and 3 Miller Lights and a Red Bull. And the guy says, all right, that'll be $78. And I was like, oh, shit, right? Because we're still 24. This isn't where that was well, that's half of our money for the trip. You know what I mean? It was fuck, right? So, but the good news was the shots were quadruple shots. They were huge shots of Jaeger. So now I have 12 shots of Jaeger and 3 beers and
you keep holding up this when you say
Red
3.
Bull.
I just want to say that's 4.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I don't want to correct your story. I don't know you're drinking that.
I was doing the size.
Okay.
It was a quadruple shot, 4 shots.
4 fingers.
But anyway, yeah. So I get back to the table with all my drinks, and I don't realize that Ed was on the other side of the bar doing the exact same order. So now we have 24 shots of Jaeger, 6 Miller Lights, and 2 Red Bulls, right? And it's $180. Like, it's almost all of our money. We just fucked up. So Trevor's like, if I do 1 shot of Jaeger, I'll throw up. I'll have to go home. The party is over. And Little tries his best, but he has like 1 shot. So now me and Ed essentially have 20 shots of Jaeger between the 2 of us, and 3 beers. So we used to do this in college. It was like we just would like do shot challenges. How many we do at once, which was crazy.
It's
But
good
anyway,
to
so I go to the bar.
That's how you grow as a person.
2 32-ounce glasses, and we just pour 10 shots each in. We clink, and we just chug 10 shots of Jaeger, chugged a Miller Lite, chugged a Red Bull, and that, my friends, is when the lights went out. All right, so the rest of this is just flashes and stories that have been put together from different perspectives, video, and receipts in our pockets. So
John just said Bowers died that night.
I mean, it was rough. So we wanted to go to the Hard Rock Cafe, the Hard Rock, because they had some cool club. That's where we wanted to go. That was our plan. We're all dressed up. And the limo driver said, if you go to the strip club first, I can get you into the club without any cover. Which what that means in Vegas is if you spend $380, I will save you $20. Never do that deal. It's not a good deal. They're not helping you at all, right? So we get to Sapphire, and we really, again, I had like $450 for like the whole trip, right? And I already spent 80 of it on 1 set of drinks, and I'm blackout drunk. So we go to the strip club, and I'm sitting there, and this girl's sitting on my lap for, I don't know, like an hour probably. I have no idea. I'm just flat, whatever. I'm wasted. And so I'm just sitting there, and finally she's like, would you like to go to the back? I'm like, what's that cost? Or what is it? And she's like, well, it's $200 for half an hour plus
I gotta start
$100
stripping. That's way more than
plus
I could
$100
pay.
plus $100 bar tab, which in my drunk brain thought you get $100 in drinks. No. You have to buy $100 worth of drinks while you're back there. It's a whole fucking thing. So I'm finally like, all right, fine, fuck it, let's do it, right? So she's like, I'm gonna go change. I'll be back. So she leaves, comes back 10 minutes later. She goes, you ready for the back? I said, sure. So I go back there. Now, again, I have to spend $100 in drinks. Thank God Red Bulls were $42. So I just got two Red Bulls in the tip, and I was good. So, and I don't remember much of that. There's like a stripper, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. So I come back, and I sit down, and the girl comes over. She goes, where the fuck were you? And I go, what do you mean? She goes, I went to get changed. I went to the back with the wrong girl. The girl I was talking to for an hour went to change. I was so drunk. Somebody else was like, are you ready? And I was like, I guess. I didn't know it was a different person. I just fucking didn't know. So they throw us out of there because I was a dick. Anyway, long story short, we get a bunch of other shit fucking happens. We get thrown out of bars, this, that, whatever. It's just a shit show. I end up back at my hotel. And I'm walking through the lobby, and this woman comes up to me, and she goes, you want some company? And I go, sure. Now, I didn't know if I knew she was a hooker or not. I was wasted. I'm like.
It took me a second just now. I was like, yeah, well, you probably need some company.
So
You're drunk and lonely. Yeah.
I go, sure. She goes, okay. So we go upstairs. And I was like married or engaged at the time. I don't know. I was with Angela. I was trying to be a good boy. So we go upstairs, and the hooker's like.
Wait a minute.
And
if
the
you don't
hooker's
know
like,
if you're
all right.
married or engaged, you're not being a good boy.
I
was married or engaged, or we were swingers. I don't know.
I'm saying I don't know what year it was. I was either engaged to her or married to her. I don't know exactly when this was in the timeline of our life, right? And there were times where I wasn't a good boy, and there were times where I was a good boy. In this particular moment, I was trying to be a good boy. Anyway, so we're in the hotel room, and the hooker's like, okay, so it's $200 for sex, it's $100 for a blowjob, and I was like, oh, I don't want any of that. And she goes, what do you mean? I go, I didn't realize you were a hooker. I'm sorry. I go, how much just to like hang out for like half hour? She goes, what? I go, I'm engaged or I'm married, whatever the fuck I was. I'm like, I don't want to cheat on my thing. Now I couldn't tell that story if I did. So I don't know, I just want to hang out. And she was like, $50 for a half hour? I'm like, that sounds good. So I gave her $50. We're just sitting on the bed talking. She's like, you want like a back rub or something? I'm like,
Aw.
I guess that'd be all right. So she like starts rubbing my back. And finally, I'm like, all right, well, have a good night. And she leaves. So then I decided I want a whole pizza. So I go down to the lobby and
Who called that one? Did anybody call that one? Yeah.
my favorite thing, my favorite kind of pizza is sliced pizza because it's display temp when it like spins around, like the perfect temperature. So it's not too hot, doesn't burn you, but it's not cold, but it's great. But I love to buy a whole pizza at one of those places that's just for the slices. Like a dick. Because they don't want you to do that. Like, you can't buy a whole, I'm like, just what is it? So I buy a $73 pizza. I am so over budget at this point. I am in so much trouble. Like, this is day one. I told my wife I was going to spend $400. I'm now $800 deep.
Oh, God.
I'm fucked. Anyway, so I get this whole pizza, and as I'm walking back, this other hooker comes up, and she goes, "Hey, do you want any company?" And I said, and I quote, "Oh, sorry, I just got done with a hooker." Do you have a card? And she gave me the card. She had a hooker card. It was awesome. Had her name on it. It was pink, smelled nice. So
Hooker
I
card.
get this hooker's card, and I go back up to my room, and I'm going to eat my pizza, and I'm flipping on the TV, and at that time, or maybe this will give away what it was, this was when the third Star Wars, the prequels had just come out. So I'd only seen it once in the theater, and my room had free pay-per-view. Like, all the pay-per-view movies were free. It was crazy. I'd never seen anything like it. So I'm like, oh, my God. So I find the thing, and it's Star Wars, and I wanted to see the battle between Obi-Wan and Ben Kenobi, or Vader or whatever. So I'm fucking watching the thing. And forever, it's like forever. Yoda's fucking all these stormtroopers up, and finally I pass out. I ate like half my pizza and I pass out. Next morning we're waking up, and we're telling stories. And I go, "Do you guys we have free pay-per-view?" They're like, "We do not." I'm like, "Yeah, we do." I turn it on. It's the same 4-minute preview in a loop. I watched this motherfucker for an hour and 15 minutes, not realizing that it started over every 4 minutes. I'm like, this Yoda's a badass motherfucker. I can't wait for this lightsaber duel.
My question.
That is my fucking dumbest Vegas story. That's the end of it.
This is why I brought you on. I wanted to, and bravo, by the way, bravo that somehow you're still alive. My question to everybody watching is, how much would Bowers have to pay you to sit in a hotel room with him while he's blacked out and rub his back? I just would just put it in. Colleen says we have a song challenge, $73 whole pizza by the slice. How much did it cost you? Like $800 just to go? And did your friend ever get married?
Yes, he's actually. So I've been in 15 weddings. 2 of
How
which
many
were mine.
Yours? Okay.
2, and of those 15 weddings, only one other one failed other than my 2, and that was Trevor from Vegas.
Okay, we got some people coming in. Tam Brown, is a 0. It's an even split. She would just for free sit in your room and rub your blacked out back.
Yeah,
Someone did have a question.
We were being fun. I wasn't
Someone
being
had,
that was the whole point.
Jim McMillan wants to know how hairy your back is before.
You know what? Honestly, guys, and I'm being serious when I say this, the thing that I have in my hair is on point everywhere. I have no stray hair. I have hair on my legs like you're supposed to. I have a little on my arms like you're supposed to. I've got a little on my chest, so I look like a dude. I have no back hair, no butt hair. This hair is fucking perfect. It doesn't balding. It's amazing. My hair is the rest of me garbage, but my hair is on fucking point.
I love you just hair shamed hairy men. Like, I have it where it's supposed to be, you freaks with your back hair. Like,
Now, by the way, that was a pointed question, like, how much back hair do you have? It wasn't like, they were like, hey, do you have awesome back hair? It's not like, show us your boobs. Come on.
Yeah, well, people need to know what they're getting into if they're going to get money from you to rub your drunk back. I would like to know what I'm rubbing.
Oh, for sure. And that just splashed me back. I was at TJ Maxx in Burbank today, and this motherfucker with the hairiest back I ever saw was taking off shirts in the middle of TJ Maxx and trying them on. He wasn't in the dressing room. He was by the fucking rack with the hangers.
Was he wearing a mask, though?
Yes, he probably was wearing a mask, actually.
Gotta stay safe. I saw a guy do that in, was it Kohl's the other day? He went completely shirt off to shirt on with no dressing room. Oh, we got a lot of, okay. We're talking about hair again. Yes. Oh, someone wants to see your back. Nope, sorry. And now my boobs are in play. Show us your back hair. Kristin, show me your boobs. Okay, I guess we're not showing anything. And are you sure it wasn't Steve? All right, so guys, I guess it's time to play. Let's play some game. Bowers, you want to play the game with us today? We're
Sure.
Vegasing a movie. So everybody, get your game entries in. Start putting them in the comments. Or yeah, and it's Vegas a movie. The example on this one was Blackjack to the Future, Land of the Lost All My Money, Honey I Shrunk the Kids College Fund.
That's a good one.
So start throwing them in the comments. How often do you come to Vegas, Bowers?
Yeah, Vegas is, you know what? I honestly, I don't like Vegas, man. It's weird. Like, I'm not a fan like, I try to go, but my problem with Vegas, honestly, is it's just people pretending they party. You know, it's like you go to Vegas twice a year and you buy that thing and put it around your neck and think because you go to Jimmy Buffett that summer you're still a party animal. It's like, nah, do drugs 3 nights a week, motherfucker. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Like,
wait.
So I'm just saying, like,
You party too hard for Vegas. You're like,
I'm saying Vegas is for like amateurs, man. It's like New Year's Eve. You know, it's like.
have you ever?
It's just Vegas is Vegas is just a lot of people walking in circles looking for shit to do, or the clubs are so goddamn packed you can't even move, and it's insane. Like, I don't get any of the systems there. Like, Vegas used to be more cool. Now it's like just either douche clubby or like, I don't know what it is. Like, I haven't found a fun spot there in a while. Maybe that's my problem.
I'm an old lady. I'm like, it's just too dry. It's too dry. They don't have my favorite tea here.
I get boogies. I get boogies in Vegas. That's why I'm like,
It's dry. My throat gets so dry.
I do too, but not from the heat.
Okay, we got a couple. Okay, we got some coming in here. All right, we've got Pretty in Showgirl Pink from Tam Brown. Liz says, wait, she just says Vegas is way too people-y for me. Everybody else, put your game entries in now. We've got Tropicana Thunder. Nice.
That's funny. That's a good one.
Instead of Hook, we've got Hookers from Gus Walsh. Shannon Savage says Dry Hard. It's very dry here. Army of the Dead Rummy. Silence of the Slot Machine, says from Tina. Alejandra just says Deadpool at the Casino. Frank Notaro says A Few Good Hands. All right, keep coming them in. Let's see if I've got any more.
Have you guys seen Army of the Dead yet, by the way? It's awesome.
I heard it was incredible. Okay. Attack of the Killer Tomato Throwing Strippers. That's Omar coming in. He was our. Oh yeah, you don't know. So Chris, this is we don't have. I don't give money or prizes. So this is really for the title of. It's a made-up title with no actual authority. It's called Laundry Sheriff, like you would tell a little kid if they did their laundry for the week. Oh, you get to be the laundry sheriff this week. So there's some high stakes here. Let's see. Renee says leaving Las Vegas. Wait, is that the exit? No, wait. This is another casino. Leaving Las Vegas. Nope, that's not it either. Oh, Renee, I like that one. That's true. Kino Me Back. Pamazon says, okay, is it Greg? Don't tell Bowers the hooker's dead.
I mean, statistically, she probably is now. That story happened like 8 years ago.
I mean, that was Greg. Good one, Greg. Omar says Howard the Duck, live at the Flamingo. Gus says Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, series of poker. That's funny. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, series of poker.
He's like hitting with nunchucks and shit.
Shannon Savage, Strippy Longstocking. Right now, that's my favorite, Strippy Longstocking. Omar says Jumping Blackjack Flash. A Pawn Star is Born. From
That's very
Frank
funny.
Berman. Pawn Star is
Yeah,
Born.
I like Pawn Stars. I had Walk Hard 8. That was my own entry.
I've got Roulette Tattooey. That's mine.
That's a good one.
And another one, the Bowers story. Look Who's Talking to Hookers. Jim says, Facebook police put me in jail. What did I miss? Jim, you have not missed much. We are joining you live from Vegas. Bowers is being indicted for 2 missing hookers and about 10 hours of lost time.
This story was about me being a sweetie pie. I don't know if you remember. I turned down sex because I was in love with my wife. I mean, did
My
you hear the
favorite
story?
part of my favorite part, you're like, I just got finished with a hooker. If you ever have to say, I just got finished with a hooker, you cannot call yourself a sweetie pie. Driving Miss Davy, Django Unchained at the slots, Saving Private Ryan from his gambling addiction.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, bring them on. You've got like 1 minute left to get it. Oh, we got Land of the Lost Paycheck from Margaret Brewer. Frank says Casino Mockingbird. Tam Brown says Golden Eye Nugget. I feel like I wake up with those every morning here. Throw Mama from the roulette table. Finding You at the Pie Gow tables. A lot of Land of the Lost Hopes and Dreams from Tina. Billy Blackjack, A Few Good Hands.
A blackjack.
Patrick Yoakley says, Finding You at the Pie Gow tables again. So far, I've got some favorites. Let's see. Oh, Shannon Savage says, Snort the Line. Okay, Colleen just put in Mystic $73 Pizza. All right, I got some favorites here.
They don't like it when you buy the whole pizza because they got to start over. They're so mad. They think they're done and they can, they got to start all over. The line's like, really? You took it all? And I'm like, ah.
So sorry.
Okay, guys, unless we have any more last-minute entries, my favorites, and I'm going to let Bowers pick a winner here. My favorites are Strippy Longstockings, Saving Private Ryan from his gambling addiction, and Mystic $73 Pizza. Did you have any other favorites besides that, Bowers?
Oh, my favorite, the one I was going to vote for was Pawn Stars Born. I thought that was very funny.
Pawn Stars Born
is in Vegas, and it's got a lot of layers of that.
All right, so we've got Omar put in last minute. He put in Dances with Wolves as opening for the Blue Man Group. Cassie Nolan says Home Alone, the kids while I'm at the tables. The Wizard of the MGM. All right, guys, vote on. Put in the comments. Pick one of these. Either A Pawn Star is Born, Strippy Longstockings, Saving Private Ryan from his gambling addiction, or Mystic $73 Pizza. Let's see. The votes are coming in.
Where are you at?
I'm at
Kristin, which club?
the signature at the MGM. I'm at the MGM Brad Garrett's room.
Okay, Garrett. Yeah, very cool. That's like such a
Getting
great
a
room.
lot of good votes coming in. Oh, Ralph had a late entry. Getting married 50 seconds after your first date. Oh, got another good one. Snow White and the 777 Dwarfs.
That's good.
God, Ralph, you're hilarious. Okay, we got 2 votes for Strippy, 2 votes for Pawn Stores, A Curious Case of Blackout Bowers.
I do think I aged in reverse that night for sure.
Oh my God. God, now I want to vote for that one.
Me too.
Are we all in agreement? Are we just going to make Ralph the laundry sheriff this week? Okay, that's it. Ralph, you're the laundry sheriff this week. Hail! Hail, Ralph! Hail, Ralph! Coming in with his late entries. Hail, hail, the laundry sheriff. It really doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything. Hail, hail, the laundry sheriff. You get to be one for one whole week. Does anybody have any questions for our guest Bowers before he bounces? Does anybody want to know anything about Bowers in Vegas or Bowers in general, or his perfect body hair?
I'm sorry if I came hard that. What's that?
Oh no! In the picture behind you, the way you were sitting, it looked like horns.
Yeah, that's people always
fitting.
say that. I don't know
very
why.
fitting.
It's because of my hair and it's the Morty's dog. looks like horns sometimes if I sit right like that.
Ralph's got his hand up. Ralph, do you have a question?
Oh, yeah. I just want to know where I could buy a jacket like the one you're wearing.
Well, I go to a place called the K&G Men's Mart. There's one in Columbus. I'm not sure there's one in Cincinnati. There might be. Basically, I just go to urban suit stores. So just that's like, I think black guys are cool. So I go to black guy suit stores. And I get black guy suits. So like I got this one. There's a suit district in LA, at 8th in Los Angeles downtown. But like a lot of Midwest cities have that. And I just try to find the coolest looking shit I can find. And you know, it's but that's where I'd go. Just it's called K&G. K as in kangaroo and G as in good.
Excellent question. I always wondered where Bowers got his outfits. I just thought it was like a large ladies' women clothing store. Because I know, just because I know a lot of large women that would look good in his clothes.
I'm not saying I've never been to the Lane Bryant outlet. I'm just saying. But I will say, like, what's so fun, I mean, I'm almost 50 years old, but this outfit itself, just people follow me around, man. Like, we were out in LA last week in Hollywood, for Christ's sake. And we were at this one club, and there was a line, the people in line. I'm like, we're going to have some fun someplace else. You guys want to go? And they went, yeah. My friends were like, how'd that happen? I'm like, it's this fucking suit, man. You can't wear this suit and not look like you don't know where you're going. You know what I mean? The people are like, just think, well, that guy clearly knows what's going on. You can't fucking... I'm serious.
You're gonna have a good time in that jacket, yeah.
Yeah, this one's, you know, and the shoes match. I mean, people go crazy for this stuff. It's awesome.
Ooh, Patrick says I need to hire Bowers to help me pick out a theme tux. Seriously, so Patrick, yeah, for $50 you can rub his back too.
By the way, she didn't have to rub my back. She just offered, and I was like, it's probably fine, you know.
I think that's, I don't know, like if you were in a city where prostitution was illegal, I don't think you technically did anything illegal if you had a prostitute rub your back for $50. But if I told my wife that story, I definitely did something wrong.
See, and by the way, I agree with you, and I think that's the problem, right? Like, what are
you talking about? My wife is a saint.
I'm just saying, like, that was me being a good guy. Like, here's the compromise. I'll let my stupid idiot self do it, but I won't do anything bad.
No, that's I'm not judging like, you. We're not here to
blinders
judge.
on doesn't do any good, you know.
John, you got a question for the all-wise Vegas Bowers?
Hey, Bow Wow, you went to Vegas recently for that religious experience?
Yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I wrote a bit about it, and I'm gonna do this tomorrow at that show. But the bit is, so it was too much church and not enough drugs. Does that make sense? So like, it was kind of like hippie dip. Well, like I'm saying, like I thought it was like, okay, so like there were people who got around the marijuana laws of medical marijuana just to fucking party with marijuana, and there are people who like actually were like trying to cure glaucoma with it and shit, right? So like I thought I was going to like this. My friend started a psychedelic church because you have to jump through all these hoops in Vegas to have legal mushrooms and psychedelics and stuff. So she just created a church and did all the paperwork. And so we went to the soft opening of her religion, which is kind of fun. So, but she was like, look, I think horoscopes are good in that, like, if it says, hey, be open to new stuff today, and then you are, if you put that in your brain, like it probably is good for you. But I don't like it when horoscopes like let you be an asshole. Like you can't not call me back because you were born in June, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like, oh, you know me, I'm an Aries. I'm a flight. No, fuck you. You're an asshole. You know, that doesn't count. I don't give a fuck when you were born, right? So I just, whatever. So like this whole thing was like, the mushrooms weren't that strong, but it was fine. It was just more like, I didn't need that much healing. It was whatever. But then at the end, they were going to do DMT, which I don't know if you've ever done DMT, but I've never have, but I've heard about it. And it's that apparently the chemical they release that your brain releases when you die. And so when people like have near-death experiences, that's what they're kind of experiencing. Joe Rogan talks about it a lot. It seems like a cool thing. But one thing that happens apparently is called ego death, which I don't know what that is, but it sounds kind of cool. Like I would be cool if my ego went away, you know, it's part of my problem. And so my thing was I wanted to do it, but I was afraid if I had ego death, like, you know, like a baby duck, like the first thing it sees, it like attaches to. I didn't want to have ego death and then attach like baby duck these motherfuckers, right? Like I didn't want to have to like be one of those people the rest of my life. Like I didn't want to have to go to Burning Man. You know what I mean? Like I want to go, but I don't want to have to. It's a subtle difference, but I think it's very important. Anyway, that's the better, right? So it was just kind of like hippy dippy kind of. I mean, they were nice. It was fine. It was just I was like thinking we were gonna go fucked up and like do a rave, and that's not what happened because they were like healing things and whatever. So
Awesome.
plus, you're in a place where you're pretty sure that if you weren't there, they'd have an orgy, but they think you're gross. That's kind of the whole time I felt that way. I was like, I feel like all these people would be fucking if I wasn't here. I kind of feel like I'm cock blocking this entire experience. But I don't know if that was just my anxiety.
Never
or what was
had that
going on.
sensation in my life. I've never walked in a room and be like, well, I just ruined an orgy. Like,
I mean, it was a very specific group. But I mean, they were like, this is a safe space. You can do anything you want. And I'm like, what are we talking? I don't know. I just felt like if I wasn't there, things might have gotten down, but maybe not.
okay. Okay.
It sounds
Alejandro
like
got a
a
question.
challenge song.
Alejandro, do you have a question?
I just want Philip to be able to say hi.
What's up, Philip?
I would rub Philip's back, no matter how drunk he
Philip
was.
likes having his back. Philip
Yeah.
likes having his belly rubbed. He's odd for a cat.
I would totally do that.
You know what? If you'd have told me when the pandemic started that by the end of it I'd know several cats' first names, I'd have told you were fucking insane.
If you told those
So
cats,
like
they
9 cats now. What the fuck is my life about?
if you told 9 cats that they'd be friends with a man in a weird red jacket, they'd be like, no shit. Like, no way.
Cats love this jacket. Are you serious? Oh my god, they lose their minds.
All right, Bowers, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for telling us about the I knew that there would be
Thanks, Chris.
every time you open your mouth, I'm like, I feel like you've had 9 lives. I don't know how many you've got left, but I'm glad I get to be a part of this one. So thank you, Bowers. So good to see you.
Thanks, guys. This was fun. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Kristin.
Thanks, Bowers. Guys, it's time for last song of the show. We'll play it out, and then we did it. We did a Vegas show. I'm so glad you guys were all here. Does anybody have a request for the last song of the show? And a lot of people are saying goodbye to Bowers. Bowers. Oh, Liz loves Bowers. Shannon, Meg. Liz and Eric just showed up not too long ago. Guys, you have not missed much. Margaret just cleared her throat. We're about to leave. Do we?
Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah, Viva Las Vegas.
Is that how the show ends every week, Kristin? You just wait until she clears her
Once
throat.
we hear
That's when we know we're
Margaret
done.
clear her throat and turn her TV up, we know it's time to leave. Oh,
She's like the band. She's the band at the Oscars.
not quite, Margaret. We're not quite clear yet. I'm only muting you because I can. All right, we had a request for Grocery Store Famous. Guys, tune in every Friday night for Friday Live at 5, except for tonight's Thursday. So just stay on my social media so you'll know when next time is. I will be here for next Friday Live at 5. In the meantime, join my Patreon if you want to be on the front row and you won't miss anything. I'm on Cameo, but you can find everything through my website, KristinKey.com. And as always, you can support this show through Tip. I will be doing a Nowhere Comedy Club show tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific. It's a standard time. And the request that just came in, let's say one more time, hail to Ralph, the laundry sheriff, for winning our game this week with very little organization. And for an entire month, Colleen is queen of the butt stuff. And I believe that she requested, Tina requested Grocery Store Famous. So, yeah, it's true. When I'm walking through the produce, employees coming up and they're like, Kristin, nice to see you. Not because I'm famous or because I'm so hot. I get recognized at Safeway cause I shop there a lot. Because I'm grocery store famous, I'm the queen of the aisles. Every bagger knows me on a first name basis. Me and the store manager were friends on Facebook cause I'm grocery store famous. I got supermarket game, people calling out my name. They double my coupons like every single day. I get the double bag, and even when I don't ask them, 10 items, I'm over, and they still ask for my phone beggar knows me on a first name basis. Me and the store manager, we're friends on Facebook, 'cause I'm grocery store famous. When I've been away, they miss me. They're like, hey, where you been at, Kristin? I'm not bragging, but it is what it is. I'm the godmother to the deli guy's kids, because I'm grocery store famous. I'm the queen of the aisle. Every bagger knows me on a first name basis. Me and the store manager, we're friends on Facebook, 'cause I'm grocery store famous. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into Friday Live at 5. This has been Friday Live at 5. My good friend Bowers dropped by. Friday Live at 5. Friday Live at 5. And I'll see you all next time. This has been Friday, 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 Friday. By Jim McMillan, by Jim, by Robin, by Meg, by Shannon, by Hannah, by Front Row, by Chris Bowers. Friday Live at 5. By Dad, by John Spence